What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I have been a little bit absent. I've been distracted. I haven't been able to get videos posted as frequently as I would like to. I'm working on splitting my channels up and keeping this strictly educational for you. So coming soon. And in the last couple years, I've gotten into a few other avenues of making money, one of which is print-on-demand t-shirts, which started with Merch by Amazon on Amazon, which is Amazon's t-shirt platform. Let me know how the sound is, guys, because I am recording with the headphone microphone. I'm hoping it's doing a great job. Anyways, print on demand is when you upload designs and then when the customer orders it, it gets printed, right? So with Amazon, they have a huge platform. They have a lot of traffic, but there's also a lot of competition. I've actually had much more success. I've actually had twice as good success on Etsy using Printful Integration. And it's very, very simple, guys. You just sign up for Printful, you sign up for Etsy. I'll put the links down in the description for you to sign up for both of those. Yes, they are my referral links. It doesn't cost you anything. But the premise is you link Printful to Etsy, and then you upload designs to Printful, and you publish them to Etsy on any product that Etsy or that Printful has. So if you guys know my merch store, which I sell like the Reezy Resells stuff, you can see some of the stuff in there. I have towels, shirts, tank tops, girls' shirts, hats, like mugs. There's an endless amount of stuff, posters. There's so much stuff you can print on. And just to like make a full scope, it's not just Printful to Etsy. There's other companies you can use: Redbubble, Cafe Press, Spreadshirt. There's so many. It's hard for me to keep track of. But I only do Merch by Amazon and Etsy. Hopefully, going to expand soon into other platforms. But it's a great business. I'm actually using the same designs that I use on Amazon on Etsy and doing better. Why? I think because there's less competition on Etsy to sell t-shirts than there is on Amazon. Amazon is like the hot platform. Everyone's jumping on it right now, and Etsy is kind of neglected. What's up, OLDBD1? How you doing, Loco? But what I wanted you guys to know is just my stats, and I made a little handy dandy notebook here to let you guys know how I'm doing. So currently I have 1,200 shirts listed on Etsy, and I started in January. So in January, I sold, let me see, I sold 23 shirts in January for a total of $511 of revenue. Not profit, that's revenue. So I'm making about $12 profit per shirt sold, something like that. In February, I sold 33 shirts for $700. In March, I sold 44 shirts for $880 of revenue. In April, I sold 61 shirts for $1,294 of revenue. And in May, which today is the 9th, so I would classify these numbers up to yesterday as the 8th. I've sold $509 worth of shirts so far, 23 shirts in May. So I'm projected to do about $2,000 of revenue on Etsy for May. And it's really, really exciting. And I'm not posting a ton of stuff. I'm posting mainly just t-shirts. If people inquire with me, I have like a thing in my description that says that we can put this design on other garments if you like. Just make an inquiry. So commonly people will ask, hey, can I get this on a kid's shirt? Or do you have this on a kid's shirt? And I'll go and make it, and then I'll reply with the link. I'm like, yeah, we do have it. Or can I get this on a tank top? Or can I get this on a woman's shirt, etc. But I'm basically just posting t-shirts. If I have a design that sells really well, I'll throw it on a mug. I haven't had a lot of success with mugs, but there's so many products on Printful. There's, like I said, towels, backpacks, yoga pants, socks. They got like 12 kinds of hats. There's so many different things you can do. The sky's the limit, guys. So if you want to know how to make a lot of money without a lot of investment, I highly suggest you look into print on demand. It sounds counterintuitive, but print on demand can make you more money than selling used books on Amazon. And I don't think anyone has more experience with that data than I do. because when you think about it, especially if you're making the designs yourself, and you don't have to be an amazing designer to be able to make good designs to sell on a t-shirt. Like, walk around and look at the t-shirts that people are wearing in public, and they're not complicated. People do not like to wear complicated shirts. Most shirts that people are wearing, you can identify the phrase or the design or the logo or whatever's on the shirt from like 10 or 20 feet away. So that means it's a simple shirt. So obviously you can't make trademark or copyright infringing shirts. They need to be simple shirts, and a lot of stuff is you wouldn't think is trademarked or copyrighted, but it is. I actually had a shirt taken down the other day that said, what did it say? It was a Father's Day shirt that said something stupid that I wouldn't think would be trademarked, and I didn't even check it out. It's something like, "This is what a super dad looks like," or something like that, or like, "This is what," I don't know, something like that. It was really simple. So you have to make sure that you're trademark searching stuff so that it's not gonna give you a ding on your account. But I just want you guys to know that Etsy is huge and it's doing really well for us, better than Amazon. So I'm doing pretty much the same amount of profit from Etsy that I'm doing from merch, but I have twice as many shirts listed on Merch by Amazon. Now, Etsy does cost a little bit of money. It costs 20 cents to post a design, and I believe they stay up for 3 months or 6 months, I'm not sure. And then you have to renew them, and that costs 20 cents again. But the opportunity is massive, guys. Do not sleep on that. And 100% of my traffic on Etsy comes from the Etsy platform, and I am doing a couple things that help increase my sales on Etsy. I'm running Etsy promotions on all of my shirts, but I don't spend a lot. I spend less than $2 a day on Etsy promotions. I have it set to do 12 cents cost per click across all of my designs. And when the results come in from that, if I have a shirt that does really well, meaning it makes a certain amount of sales consistently compared to the clicks that it gets, I will up the bid manually on that one to see if it continues onward. Because if it continues onward, why not just throw a bunch of cash at it? But on average, I spend less than $2 a day promoting my shirts on Etsy through Etsy's promoted listings, and I do it on all of them. And I also do another thing. I run a 10% off discount on all my shirts with no minimum order or quantity. So it's like a psychological thing, because I could just say, oh, hey, they're 22 bucks, or I could price them at 24 bucks and then offer people 10% off. And it's just psychological. When people see the 10% off, they go, oh, it's a great deal. And so they buy it. If there's any questions that you guys had, I would love to answer them for you. And honestly, I'm not even doing that well on Etsy compared to what other people are doing. I just talked to someone yesterday that's doing better than I am, and they only have 200 shirts up on Etsy. And I talked to them and I was like, yo, why, what am I doing wrong? And basically they said that they are making designs to serve a small niche of a group of people. And they said they identified this niche because it's a niche that they're interested in themselves, like in real life. So that's how they came across it. They didn't just stumble into it. But I'm a baby at this stuff. Like, I just started doing print on demand and t-shirts seriously just before October of 2017. So the designs that I'm making and having my designer make, they are very competitive. It's holidays, it's trends, it's similar evergreen designs that a lot of other people make. So I still do most of my research by going on Amazon, looking at what's selling, and then giving those to my designer and telling them to make better versions of it. But because of this, they're very competitive, right? And so now I'm doing other things. I'm looking outside of Amazon for design research. I'm looking on Pinterest. I'm looking on other things that cool 20 cool Father's Day shirts, like just blog posts or whatever, stuff like that. Someone asked, who makes your t-shirts and stuff for you? So I use Printful Integration with Etsy, but the best thing about it is you don't have to hold inventory. You don't have to buy the shirts and hope that they sell. It's beautiful, right? Now, the one downside about Etsy compared to using Merch by Amazon, Etsy and Printful, is that you have to do customer service. So if I send a shirt to someone and they are like, oh, I ordered the wrong size, what can I do? Like, I have to deal with that to make the customer happy. I have to either send them another shirt, or Printful doesn't take returns just because a customer ordered the wrong size. So I include the sizing chart on my listings, and you just have to deal with it on a case-by-case basis. For the most part, I've had success saying, oh, I'm sorry you ordered the wrong size. We can't give you a refund for the wrong size because we do have the size chart, but what I can do is give you a 50% discount on your next t-shirt order. So I'll give them a coupon code, one-time use, and they can use that to order another shirt, and I won't make any money on that sale because I gave them a discount, but at least I'll have a happy customer, and that's the name of the game. You want to grow it up and keep your customers happy. And one other thing I want to add before I sign off is that my Etsy store is a general store. So I have every shirt in there, all kinds of stuff. There's birthday shirts, there's Cinco de Mayo shirts, there's gym shirts, there's shirts for moms, there's awareness month shirts, there's dinosaur shirts, there's shark shirts, there's any type of shirt you could think of. I have it in there, and that makes it a general store. Now, if I had a theme to my store, I would probably make more sales. If I made shirts just for moms or something like that, and they were all like shirts that moms could relate to, when a mom came into my store to buy a shirt, they would see other shirts that they liked, and it would make more sales overall. And that's actually a way you can build a brand. So there's a really nice company that does really well on Etsy and on Instagram and their own website. It's called Everfit. Go check them out. They, their whole thing is like, they have a style to it, right? So like you can build a brand like that, like you can have a name and build a brand and have shirts and designs that fit inside the brand, and then build up a massive following on Instagram and your own website and promote it like that, drive your own traffic, not just do it the way I'm doing it, which is just general t-shirts in a general store that's sold on Etsy, that's being discovered through Etsy organic traffic because I'm promoting my listings and I'm using good keywords. One other tip I'm going to add is that for Etsy, your keywords, you want to match your keywords exactly to your title. So if it's an alligator riding a surfboard shirt, you're going to say like cool surfing shirt, alligator t-shirt, and then your keywords are going to be the same. Cool surfing shirt, alligator t-shirt. You want them to match exactly. That helps. I use etsyrank.com to find keywords that are having good traffic for Etsy. There's a lot of stuff to it, guys, but the main point of this video is I just want you guys to know that if you are not signed up for Etsy and Printful, you're slipping. It's better than Merch by Amazon, and you can have good success with it. So go forward with that, and try, move on from there. Try other platforms as well. Cecilia says you also need to put tags in the description. I don't put any tags in my description at all on Etsy, and maybe that's wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I could have swore I did research around that, and it said it didn't matter as far as your SEO on Etsy. I could be wrong. Leave me a comment down below if you know more about Etsy than I do, because since January is the first time I ever sold on Etsy, and I'm still learning, and I want to get better, and I want you guys to get better, and then maybe eventually one day you guys will teach me about this. I have made a couple other videos about Etsy, so if you click up here, you can see other videos that I've made about Etsy. I'll put one now, and I'll put one like 10 seconds from now. So go check those videos out. There's more information there. And if you're not signed up for Merch by Amazon, make sure you sign up, guys. Don't slip on that stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comment down below. Send me a DM on Instagram. Send me a DM on Twitter. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Have a good Wednesday.